Hello everyone, my name is DIXIT and this is my channel Pen Test Diaries. So today I'll give you a walkthrough of one of the retired machine of HackTheBox. The name of the machine is Unicode, and in this machine I'll try to get it covered. What are the steps we have to take to get it compromised, and it's a 2 or 3 type of concepts which we have to use it, like a JWT token manipulation we'll try to see in this machine. Other than that, what are the steps we have to take it, and there's a couple of packages present on the target machine which we are utilizing just to get it privileged and get the root flag out of it. So let me go to machine now, and I'll show you that what are the steps we have to take to get it compromise this machine. So before proceeding further in this video, so first of all I'd like to show you that this is my technical channel where whatever that write-ups I'm creating or walkthrough I'm creating it, I'll try to put it over there on YouTube. So this is my technical channel, and this is my technical blog where I'm putting all the write-ups in the written format itself, so you can get the complete write-up over here. And there are a couple of categories, you can explore all these categories. So now today we are going with that one of the retired machine of HackTheBox that we call it as a Unicode. So what we have to do it first, so we simply have to run nmap command just to identify what are the target ports are running right now on the target machine. So we'll wait for the output for it. So as we can see that port 22 is enabled, port 80 is enabled, so we have to proceed further with port 80 only, straightforward. Let me go to the browser, try to get it access 10.10 10.11 126. Oops, sorry. Let me start my proxy also. So right now we have to set the interception be off. Let me try to run it once again, and I can able to see the screen. Okay, let me try to show you that it's already logged in. So I've already created the user. That was the reason it allowed me to get it logged in, and it's a improper session management is there on this portal. So what you have to do initially, you have to register with your name, whatever the name you just want to give it as a username, you can give it over here, and the password you can give it, and then confirm the same password. Once you click on sign up, it's automatically routed to the login page. So as I've already created the user, so I'm not creating it once again, and I'll try to get it login with that user directly. Let me see whether it will allow me to get it login or not. Otherwise I'll have to register it with a new user. So it's showing me a gateway error. Let me go back. No, I think it's better for me to register it once again. So I'm using the same user, and this is the password I'm setting. Click on sign up. It's already exists, it will not allow me to. So what I have to do, okay, I'll use pen test. I'll use the same password. Click on sign up. This allow. Okay, username and the password. So once you're done with that, you are able to get it login. So now you can see that there are a couple of sections for it. There is a upload section, there is a buy now section. Okay, other things are also there on the page itself, you can explore it from your side, but I'll just proceed further with that. What are the steps to get it compromise this machine, so I'm going further with that only. So click on buy now. Once you click on it, and make sure your burp is get it configured over here, you simply have to enable the interception mode. Click on the checkout. Once you click on the checkout, you can able to see users have to forward this to the repeater. I'll tell you that what you have to do it next. Okay, so now you are on this page itself. Okay, and we can able to go to the repeater section. I'll just forward that request, and I can get this to, this is a JWT token. So let me go to the JWT section. JWT.io. We'll try to put the JWT token over here. and a couple of information we can able to gather it over here. So first, the type is JWT, what type of algorithm is using, and these details about it. The username is mentioned over here, and these are the sections for it. Okay, so what else we have to do it over here? What exactly the next step for it? We have to do it over here. So we'll try to get it, manipulate this, and try to get that stuff done. Okay, so the first thing which we supposed to do it, as I can see that it's over here, it's hackmedia.stv. So that is one of the thing which we have to do it first on our system. So let me put the host entry by this way. So we have to do the host entry over here with hackmedia.stv, as I can see that in JWT token. So that is one of the thing. Once you're done with that, let me try to pull this, the same path which I can see on jwt.io. I'll try to pull that directly, so I can see this. Okay, these details I can able to see it. So now what I have to do it? So there is one of the URL open in front of you, and we'll try to make it the content by that way only. So that content we have to utilize it on jwt.io so that we can create our appropriate token. So we'll have to wait for it to get it open. Okay, so we are over here itself. So what we have to do, we have to select the key size as 2048, that's true. Signature we have to select, and we are selecting RS256. And key is, I think it's SHA-256. This one we have to select yes, and we click on generate. So you can able to see a lot of details about it. We can see very clearly. So what I have to do, I simply required n value first. Okay, that is the first thing which we required it. So let me select the n value completely, and what I have to do, I'll go to my terminal once again. Let me open my jwks.json. So it's the same file we'll try to create on a local machine itself, and we'll try to pull it. So just open this file, put it the content over here. So I'll put the content of n, what I have selected. I put it over here itself. Okay, just save this file completely. Okay, done. Then what you have to do, you simply have to run the python m3 on port 80. Okay, this part is completed. Now we have to go back to our jwt.io. Okay, over here what we have to do, we simply have to customize this. So I'll simply copy this and content paste it over there itself. Let me try to put it directly to that. Okay, I hope this will work. Yeah, it's working. Over here itself, instead of pen test, we have to make it this as an admin. Okay, now go to this section and copy the private key. Okay, so I copy the private key, copy it, go back, and over here we have to paste the private key, and from here we have to copy the public key, and I'll paste the public key over here. Okay, once we're done with that, we can able to see the JWT token. We'll simply have to get it, copy this, and this token we have to use it a lot of time. So make sure you have to open a notepad file on your base system itself, so that you can use that same thing for a lot of time itself. You have to use it just to get it done. Okay, so I have already copied on my local system itself, and I'll just try to get it copied that in all the cases. So now what we have to do, I just have to go over here itself. Even I'll go to the dashboard. Okay, over here let me intercept the proxy, refresh this page. Once you refresh it, copy the JWT token what you have created and replace with this JWT token. Perfect. Once you're done with that, close it. You can able to see I'll be an admin now. Okay, so now be careful with each and every step. Just enable it once again. What we have to do, current month one. Okay, over here also we have to replace it once again, this JWT token off. We can able to see the report is being prepared, please come back later. Okay, but over here there is one of the catch. What we have to do, it's a I can say that a traversal is we can use it over here. By that way we can able to fetch the detail about past WT and other things. We can get it very easily. So what I have to do over here, the next step for it, I'll show you that one step by step. So this is one of the thing. After that I'll try to put it this over there. It's my one thing which I'm trying for it. Okay, this one. So what I have to do, reception, we have to get it enabled first, then I have to go for this. No, this one. Perfect. So over here I simply have to replace it. So these are the paths for it. I will put it on in my write-up. You simply have to try for it, and by that way you can get the details about it. Okay, so this is the actual path traversal 1 which you have to put it in equal to 1, so that you can able to get the details of that file itself. So by over here itself we can able to read the content of it, that file. If we have put it the appropriate path, we can able to read it. So that is the way. So this is also one of the thing which we can do it. Now what else I can do it, I'll simply have to copy the next one also for me, and let me try to put it over here. And now let me enable the interception once again, try to push it, copy my token. Make sure that token should be ready with you in Notepad, so that you can use it n number of time as you require it over here n number of times. So by this way you can able to see the password also. So this is the password which we supposed to use it. So the username is code and the password, this is the password for it. Now what we do, we simply go back to our terminal and we'll try to get it accessed by this way. The password which I'm getting it, let me try to get it, copy that password and let me put it that. So we are inside of it. I'm not sure which is directly. Okay, we are already in the code section, so we can able to read the user.txt. This is the initial flag which we can get it very easily. So now what is the next step for it? We'll try to see what actually the things which we have to do to get the perform the privilege escalation. So just to get it perform the privilege escalation, I think this is the next step for it. So it's look like without using any password or anything like that, we simply have to use this package which is already present on our system, on a target system, and by that way we can able to escalate the privileges. So now what we have to do, so now we'll try to use it at first. Okay, so it's look like first option is a create thread report, read thread report, download. So looks like something we can download it over here itself using this. So what I have to do, there are a couple of things you can try over there, but I'll show you that straightforward what actually required it. So there is one of the command, this you have to run it. By that way you can able to get the appropriate details about it. So what it's so happening over here, okay, sorry, first of all we have to select 3. Once it's done, then it's asking for which IP and file name you required it. So then you have to mention this one. So the path you have to give it, the content which you're trying to read it. Okay, so let me run this. So once we run this, we can able to see that or not. No, we are not able to see it. Let me try to run it once again. It should be working. I'm not sure why it's not working. Otherwise I'll try one more thing which I have tried it for it. Let me go to one of the another terminal for it. Okay, and we close this one. Okay, and over here itself I'll run with it. Okay, it's already in use. So what we have to do, 801, we run with this, and what we have to do it now. Okay, root this one, this should be ready. And what else I can do for you, I'll simply have to make it to make sure that like where I'm running it's a Python HTTP server. Make sure over there itself you have the authorized key. So once you're creating SSH key, then by that way you can get the authorized key also. So .pub file is the authorized key. I'll just rename it. So that is, let me show you that also first before going further with that. So this is the file which we trying to get it fetch on our target machine. By that way only we'll try to get it connect. Okay, so let me try, even I have to check the IP address of my system also. So IP address I'm checking, it's 14.102. It's look like appropriate which we looking for it. Let me copy the content and paste it over here. So over here it's a straightforward. No, sorry, the thing is that we have to make it 8001 for this. So let me make it this 8001, then only it will work, otherwise it will not strike the appropriate content. So let me remove it once again. As on port 80 it's not working, so that was the reason we have to make it this in such a way. Let me put this content, and what we have to do, we just have to hit it. Once it's done, I'll just go over here and click on it, and we can able to root, and root.txt is working. So I'll tell you what actually is happening over here. So using the SSH keygen, by that way you have to create your private key and public key, and whatever the public key is over there itself, that you have to make it just rename with the authorized key, and you have to put it over there itself. You have to start the HTTP server. Now go to this section, you have to give it a complete path where you have your authorized key, and -o you have to mention where exactly you want it to be get it placed on the target machine. So that you have to mention. Once you click on it, it's automatically pulling from my local machine and putting on the target machine. Once it's done, then you simply have to strike with your private key, which I have mentioned over here. It's a private key, and by that way you can able to get it login. As private key, public key is mentioned it over there in both the servers are same. So I can use the private key even when I'm using the private key of my local machine. I can able to get it login to the target machine also. So that is the way, and by that way I can go inside of the root system and I can able to read the root.txt file. So let me explain you once again the complete machine in a summary format. What are we are doing in this machine? So the first thing which we have to do it, like we simply have to run the nmap. By that way we just came to know like their port 22 and port 80 is enabled over there. Then after that we just figure out by running the port 80 port, and then we just came to know about it, like it looks like a portal. We just have to register it, then we just register it, get it login inside of it. We can see like there is a JW token. We try to open it in JWT.io. we just try to get it, manipulate that using multiple combination for it. By that way finally we just came to know about it. So whatever the combination we're trying over there itself, using a public key, private key, we just putting over there, we just get it final JWT token once again back. So whatever the JWT token we are getting it back. Even the thing is that in the header section there is one of the URL. So that URL is also a main thing where we have to manipulate the value of n, and by that way we are finally creating the JWT token as our manipulated one. We'll try to put it and to get it login as an admin. Even we have to, in the payload section we have to change the name also. So that's, make sure those things you have to do it very carefully. You have to use that JWT token and you can get it login as an admin. Once you get it login as an admin, you have to go to the report section. Over there you can see that it's a path calling over there itself. We'll try for the traversal, directory traversal over there. It's just to get that content, read the content out of it, and make sure that everywhere you have to replace the JWT token whenever you are requesting from a browser. So interception, you have to change the JWT token each and everything. Otherwise it's just showing as a unauthorized one. So make sure that you have to replace that JWT token each and every time. So finally at one point of time we can able to see the credentials. There is one of the YAML file is present on target machine. We'll try to get it that done. Using the same credential we can get it login inside of the machine, and by that way we just able to read the initial flag user.txt. Once we're done with that, the next step we have to do it like we just have to figure out like what exactly the steps we have to take it to privilege, exclude the privileges of our machine. So at that time only we just came to know like there is a T report is one of the packages present on our target machine, and using that there is no credentials required. We simply have to use that, and by that way we can able to reach to the root level rights. So we use that. Using the third choice, we'll try to initially like whatever the authorized key we are creating on our base system. So that we have to create it using the SSH keygen, and that we have to like in a complete command we are just mentioning like where exactly we have put it the authorized key, and that where exactly we wanted to put it in our target machine. And once it's done, then automatically we try to use it our private key to get it login on the target machine, and by that way we can able to see the root flag. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel. If you like to give your feedback, you can provide your feedback in the comment section of this video. If you like to connect me, you can connect me on LinkedIn. The LinkedIn profile link I'll provide in the description section of this video. And if you like to share some different type of techniques, if you feel like the technique which I have used in this video is not looks like an appropriate one, and you wanted some other reference points, you can share the reference links with me. I'll try to go through with that reference links, and I'll try to make it a new video for you. So thank you so much once again. Take care. Bye bye.